Hey everybody, Marty Sliva here alongside John Ryan.
Hi everybody.
You know what we're doing? We're playing the beta for Ubisoft's The Crew.
Now, what is a beta?
Their beta. This is the PC beta for Ubisoft's upcoming MMO open world driving game.
Open racer
where
multiplayer.
You can go from coast to coast, from the borders
you can drive
of Mexico
across the entirety
to the borders
of America.
Canada.
It's beautiful.
From
it's
the freakish view of Florida all the way to
the
the
terrifying monstrosity that is Florida. And I don't mean just my generic description of Florida.
No, absolutely. So this is the God, yeah, you'll see later. So we'll do a handful of these commentaries. We're playing the game on PC, but we'll start off. Wait, can we turn around and see what that movie poster was?
Yes.
So we wanted to start off. We're in San Francisco. Obviously,
we are.
IGN
we
is
live
located
here.
in San Francisco. We both live in the Bay Area, and so we wanted to show you just how realistic or unrealistic it actually is. So what was that poster to your left?
To my left, right.
Where'd it go?
There it is. There it is. It's for Fairy.
Oh, Fairy.
I believe it's supposed to be a parody on either any of the terrible Return to Oz or Maleficent.
Do you think is that a Watch Dogs 2 spoiler?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Watch Dogs 2 Fairies confirmed.
Okay, so you were driving. That looked like the highway leading up to the Bay Bridge.
It was.
So was sort of realistic. There's an overpass. The Bay Bridge looked like the Bay Bridge.
The Bay Bridge does look like they get bridges right.
Okay,
bridges
so
confirmed
now,
to be
in theory,
bridges.
this should be, what, the TL?
Right now, this should be like the outer mission.
Okay,
outer
mission.
Like
no, we're Chinatown.
No, we're in Chinatown immediately.
This is the Chinatown gates.
It's technically, we should be in Soma right now, which is where the IGN offices are located.
So obviously, yes, the crew does. You are able to go from the Atlantic to the Pacific. You're able to drive there.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at the map real quick. Here we are. I love how detailed the inner map itself is. I mean, you can see right down the streets.
It's pretty crazy. And you can zoom in and zoom out from,
Oh, yeah. I mean, so we're in San Francisco right now. You can see all the traffic and all the
that's
cars
awesome.
in real time.
Obviously, since the game is in sort of always online MMO,
Yeah.
that cars are still moving. You're not pausing the game.
And you can still see them even out this far. But let's pull back even further. And here's the entire
That's the
San
general
Francisco
shape of San Francisco.
Oh, yeah. No, in general terms, they get everything quite nicely
those are all real neighborhoods.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then when we pull
Hills was not a...
Hills are just
not a
hills.
neighborhood.
Those are just things.
Yeah.
We got
the West Coast.
I never knew San Fran and Vegas were so close, but now we've got the entirety of America.
Okay,
right
we got the
here.
entirety of America. So,
West Coast looks pretty good.
West Coast looks pretty good.
You know, it's a little compacted. If you look up here, Oregon is gone.
Sure.
Exist,
You have to. They're not going for a one-to-one thing.
Of course. Oh, hey, friend. Who that?
You know what I'm a little worried by?
This guy's Mike.
Florida looks terrifying.
Florida looks like a monstrous tumor on America,
Yeah.
and that is my commentary on this.
Yeah, that is my. Okay, but so
kidding. I love Florida.
Obviously, this is yeah.
I mean, Miami's really great. It's got Disneyland.
It does have
World.
Disneyland.
Disney World.
Oh yeah, the real.
Walt
Disney.
would kill me if he heard me make that mistake.
What? So when you start the beta,
when you start the
game, you're in Detroit.
You start in Detroit.
Yeah.
And then you've got a bunch of story missions to unlock and perform, and you'll go essentially throughout the country.
And so you had some theories on the voice actor of the main character.
It's Troy Baker. It's hands down. It's Troy Baker. There's no theories. It's Troy Baker. I was like, oh hey, that's not that guy from TV. Oh wait, no, it's that guy from every video game.
From all video games.
But if you look, you can see in Detroit everything is blue, and in LA everything is red.
Okay. So explain to me, when I played the game in a preview event, I was able to zoom out and then zoom in wherever I wanted and go wherever I wanted.
So,
and that's sort of not the case here.
It is.
Yeah.
You can fast travel to any location that you visited. So let's say we're over here in San Francisco, and I would like to go to Chicago. I guess I'll just pick the airport because... Oh, here we go. If I want to go to Dairyland,
that's
USA...
Wisconsin. That's where I'm from.
You're from Wisconsin?
I'm from Wisconsin.
All right.
Dairyland.
So if I want to go to Dairyland, go see Marty's hometown, I've explored this area so I can hit the fast travel button, and as soon as it loads in, bam, I'm in the middle of the woods.
That's crazy.
I'm in Marty's backyard.
We're in Dairyland. Yeah, there's my mom's house. Okay, so that's awesome. So the thing is, you have to have sort of been somewhere, and from what I saw yesterday,
corn.
That's Dairyland. That's what driving Wisconsin's like. So from what I saw, you were also in Ubisoft fashion. You are finding these sort of towers.
Yes, as in with every. This is truly a Ubisoft game. Let's see if there's one nearby that I can find. There is, I know I left. You can see it here, the satellite logo.
Okay.
And when you locate a satellite and basically drive to the X, you will find that it then displays all of the things that you can go to in that area.
It'll display all the activity.
Yeah, it'll show you all of the personality invasions.
Okay.
It'll show you all the stuff you can hack. Wait, no, it's drive to. This is not Watch Dogs.
No hacking.
No hacking.
So
Maybe.
if you haven't visited a place, you can either drive there, or you can go to one of the many airports.
Or you can go to an airport.
There, that
right.
might be
so
O'Hare or Midway.
I believe this is supposed to be O'Hare.
Yeah.
So let's just fast travel right to it.
Okay.
Save ourselves a bunch of time.
Oh, jeez.
Look how good that was.
Okay.
And if you haven't gone to, let's say, so I haven't been to. Oh, look, Unit 9 Trails. He escaped the police. Good for him. So let's enter this airport. And if we so choose, Marty, where do you want to go? We can go anywhere that you see a little airplane.
Let's go to L.A.
Let's go to L.A.?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to L.A. into Los Angeles. It's international airport, you guys.
Yeah, it's LAX.
It's the LAX.
Yeah.
That LAX.
Oh, look, we're driving.
We're flying Indiana Jones style. We made a pit stop in Vegas, lost some money. It was a good time. Maybe picked up some new diseases.
That's what happens. That's
yeah,
what happens when you fly
it's
from
fine.
Chicago to L.A.
That's it always happens.
Yeah.
And then you just wait for a while it loads.
Okay. Oh,
LA has to buffer. And bam, look at this. We're in
now
LAX
LA.
with that weird central
That's the airport.
airport thing.
Obviously, this is a beta. This is PC. I'm legitimately impressed by how quickly you're able to go from one place to another.
Oh, absolutely.
Whether it was that flying or just the zooming out and zooming in. Which
I feel like that's super. Like, let's say it takes 6.5 hours to fly from Los Angeles to Massachusetts, where I'm from. So let's say we want to do that. So here's LA. What normally takes 3.5 to 5 days on the road, or 6.5 hours on a plane, and I want to go to Massachusetts. Let's just go in. Let's time it.
Are we counting? Okay, it's almost 6.5 hours.
All right, so 6.5 hours, and it's going to be. And there we are.
And
Look at that.
we are. We're here.
Right in Massachusetts. Scenic,
right in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts?
Yeah, that was a good one. I made that up myself.
Great job.
We're going to close out this video. Before that, there's a tower nearby.
There is a tower nearby. I noticed on the map.
Towers.
Right, it was over here.
The old Cape Cod
there
Provincetown.
In Provincetown.
Yeah. There was a Vampire Weekend song about that.
There was. There was. Funny story about Provincetown is it is one of the old whaling capitals of the country.
So do you think that we have the AC4 Black Flag whaling?
Oh, good God, I hope so.
I just kind of want to combine every Ubisoft game ever now.
Into just one game. That would be amazing.
Sure.
If I could drive off-roads through the woods and then go whaling out of Provincetown, that would be
time travel back to World War I, and it kind of be like Valiant Hearts.
You know the funny thing about Provincetown, though?
What's that?
I remember going there as a kid for a whale watching trip at school, and you go and you're expecting like the super quaint little New England town, and it's just posters for sex shop ads.
It's
just
classic Provincetown.
Classic. Actually, that's kind of the stigma. It's just classic P-Town.
Oh, God.
Get out to P-Town. Go get some debauchery on.
After long, hard days of whaling.
People are going to come home and just go to their local bourgeois duché.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know what that means.
They just learned French.
They just learned French from a guy who doesn't speak French.
All right, so we're near.
So we have to go all the way around. This is the problem with Cape Cod, is that you have to drive all the way around the outside of it to get to the inside. Not me, though.
Don't tell me I'm going the wrong way. Shortcuts.
Look, I'm back on the road. There, you happy now? My filthy, drifty car.
That was a Tokyo drift.
Your
car is extremely dirty. I like the amount of damage it's taking.
Yeah, another thing too is I'm really impressed by the damage models that you get. Like, you also get a good car crash little movie. Like, let's slam into this guy here. Oh, nope. I guess I'm just gonna bounce off him. Let's hit this tree. No, this guy. No! Oh no! What? Now I'm gonna like bump into something so delicate.
I'm assuming at no point you ever see like the human being in your car. Like you don't have to see. You don't have.
There's a human being in my car. I know I have hands. Hang on. Look, I have hands.
You do have hands with gloves.
I've got gloved hands. I've got Troy Baker's gloved hands.
Hand.
Troy Baker, hand model.
I can see that.
Right?
David
Actually, it's funny. The guy who is your protagonist in the story mode looks kind of like you, Marty.
Oh, okay. Now I'm excited.
Right? I'm playing the game with myself.
Voiced by Troy Baker.
Boom! Oh, telephone poles. You guys don't matter at all.
How are you going to be able to call your local sex shop and see if they're open?
I don't know, but look at this beautiful P-Town that we're getting up to. Oh, no, P-Town's still all the way around. Anyways, car crash cam!
Oh! This is like, we had to watch...
it's like a little Burnout.
What was it, like Red Roads or that, like...
Oh, man, the Driver's Ed movie, blood on the asphalt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, planes.
There's planes going overhead?
There's planes all over the place.
Find it?
Let's go find it. So if you keep an eye on the mini-map in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see that as we get closer to our location, it'll start flashing a different color, either red or green or orange.
See it.
The greener it gets, the closer you are. I almost said more closer.
More closer. Yeah,
more closer or
the
two.
sequel to the hit film Closer.
Yeah.
Starring Natalie Portman and Jude Law. More closer.
More closer or two, where Clive Owen comes back as a crazy plastic surgeon.
And he works at the sex shop.
He does. He works at the Provincetown sex shop. Get out of here. Get out of here, buses. Look at all these tourists.
I'm a big fan of the variety of locations in this game.
Oh no, it's been very, very. I was a little iffy about when I first heard that they were doing like a whole USA.
Yeah, and obviously you have to cut some corners. Oh. We were poking fun at San Francisco before, which
of course.
Obviously, some of the neighborhoods were compacted a little bit, but I feel like they get the flavor.
Absolutely.
That's why I feel like Watch Dog. Watch Dog wasn't 100% accurate version of Chicago,
but it was a huge spot, and it was absolutely. You get the feel of the city.
Yeah.
And this, I grew up in a town like this.
Yeah.
Like this
Churches
feels
and
just
sex
like
shops.
Exactly, churches and sex shops. Okay, so you can see now.
Okay.
We've got our tower coming.
We're pinging.
We're pinging a little bit.
Beepity
beep.
Is that like sonar pinned the tower?
It is. Yeah, you can hear the sonar beeping. It's if we've got a whale under tow.
I'm excited now.
But instead, it's of a whale. It's a.
Wait, are you going the right way?
I am going the right way. You're following the green beep. Follow the green beeps is the key. Now I'm going the wrong way. Now we're
back in town.
No, it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So here it is. It's at this thing right there. There it is. And in true Ubisoft fashion, let's unlock this tower. Look at that.
I like the information noises in my
head.
Right?
Beep boop, bleep bloop, bloop.
Beep boop. Robot songs. Ah!
And it even zooms out and it's going to go all around and show us all the stuff.
And then your car just jumps in a bale of hay.
It feels. And now I'm going to go and skin a bunch of tigers and make myself a new quiver.
And you're
going
to watch
arrows.
a dog.
It's going to be great.
You're going to division.
Yep, and then I'm going to divide some things.
Okay, that's awesome.
All right, so there you have it. That is the data station mechanic here in
you unlocked
the crew.
one of 12 million.
Of a billion million.
Yeah.
I unlocked all of America.
That was exciting.
Indeed.
All right, so that was our first trip into the world of the crew beta.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
We're going to have more beta videos.
Oh, so many more.
We're going to do some nonsense.
So many more betas.
We're going to have a lot more on the crew beta and the entire game leading up to its release in November. So for everything else, crew, keep it here on IGN.
In this wacky version of America.
Oh,
Florida's so sad.
Poor Miami.